game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Here's the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Orlando is there. Makes the play, one away. At the plate, Carlos Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he goes to second with it. Throw won't get him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Gary Sanchez stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Grounded to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Chase Headley will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
3 runs already home here. Grounded to the right. Hosmer has it. A tag for 1. Starlin Castro stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 3-0 New York. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Mark Teixeira has won multiple gold gloves, and for good reason. He makes playing first base look effortless. Hits short hops as well as anyone in the league. He's a big target for the rest of his infield.
Omar Infante will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he is called out, trying for 2. Bad decision.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Liner towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Hit hard to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So he's going to have to come out of the game now, as he appears to have injured that left shoulder on the previous play. Shoulder injuries, never a good thing for a baseball player, but hopefully it's not a serious one. Brian Mitchell will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
Lorenzo Cain will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now. And with two away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get into October. Brett Gardner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
So he's pitching himself into a perfect situation here. He gets two quick outs. He needs to get this guy with the middle of their order coming up. He doesn't want to mess with them with guys on base.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3. Kendrys Morales will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Morales.
Skied into straightaway right. Beltran on the run. He's there and records the first out.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Lined hard towards short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And they'll tag him out near first. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now. Alex Rodriguez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Designated hitter, Alex Rodriguez.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kennedy sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Mark Teixeira is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Line to the right side, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Carlos Beltran, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. His first homer here in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards second, and the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second now, heading for third. And he is in there. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. First offering on its way. Chase Headley stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Time to play pitching, coach. What's he doing wrong?
More of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman
Starlin Castro will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bouncer down the line. Moustakas gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Mike Moustakas will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Beltran. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Orlando.
The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Now batting, Paulo Orlando. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Omar Infante, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. The 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Eric Hosmer will dig in. He singled his first time around. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. One left for Kansas City. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brian McCann is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Kennedy's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So one away here with the bases empty, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And that misses ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Infante. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Teixeira is right there.
Up next for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The short hit hard. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Maybe a leadoff base runner could get them going and give them a chance. They need to start making a move if they have any hope of getting back in this one.
Salvador Perez, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up. Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Mitchell is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Mike Moustakas is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and popped high in the air out towards short right field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Coming to the plate now, Paulo Orlando. He singled his last time up. Hit high and deep to left field. Gardner going back, still ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings. Now a 6-2 ball game. Gary Sanchez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Chase Headley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Grounded back up the middle. Infante's there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Lined hard toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And he'll get in there safely.
The shortstop, number 2.
I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a good throw gets Escobar at first as the bunt for hit attempt is foiled.
Maybe if it's an 80-degree afternoon, this is going to be no problem. But in wet weather like this, there's so many things that can go wrong. So that's nicely done right there to make sure he got a good grip on this thing before he makes the throw.
Lorenzo Cain steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Hendrys Morales steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Alex Gordon will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Beltran is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Salvador Perez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Brian McCann is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Shortstop, Brian McCann.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. You know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
Gardner.
Brett Gardner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting.
Well, I like the idea here, but I think he's better suited going down the third baseline against a right-handed pitcher. Not only is it a longer throw, but as you can see, his follow-through naturally takes him right towards the baseball, and he's able to field it and get it onto first just in the nick of time.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Too high.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 14,
Omar Infante will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High pop up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. KC down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman, number 25.
Mark Teixeira will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Beltran will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Line toward right center, and Beltran's got himself extra bases as this finds the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Around second is Beltran. He's headed for 3rd. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head. And after all that, he's out at the plate. What a bizarre way to end the inning, but it will end nonetheless. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Also will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
He pulls this one into right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hangs on, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Striding in to start the 9th, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. To short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chase Headley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
you can
14,
definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Heading out towards shallow right, Orlando has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals 3. Alex Gordon will stand in to start off the 9th here, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Hit well on the ground to first. Teixeira's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Salvador Perez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Mike Moustakas makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
Final line score tonight.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 6-3. Good night from Kansas City.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium.